All right, guys, I'm pretty excited about this one. This is a center console safe, and it's supposed to be custom to the Ford Ranger. It's got this locking top here. Obviously, it has a key that you can use as well as a backup, and you have a combination there. Looks like this on the back. These are hidden screws, so they have, here's the hardware bag over here. They have those little acorn style nuts that you would kind of reach through the opening and tighten under here so that there's no exposed hardware that a thief could take out on the top side. So that's cool. It comes with this little cheap punch tool. I believe that is to punch into the plastic of the console so that you can use these little tapping screws to attach. So these are the two little inserts that go down the sides. And I like how they extend down pretty far, so that can, if somebody tried to cut into it or something, that would kind of block it. So there's one for each side, and it has these screw slots. So we'll see how those line up and how it fits when we go to install it. I'm pretty impressed with the instructions. I already changed my combination. That is not my combination. It's currently locked. But following the directions to change the combination was pretty simple. So now we got to go out to the truck and do this side of it. All right, here we go. We're about to test fit this. I'm probably not going to be able to do it on camera so you'll have to trust me with the fitment. But so far it looks good. Looks like it'll fit just fine. What I am concerned about is that 12-volt adapter right there. So I'm pretty sure that's why the two plates are different sizes so it can go around there. But the reason I like this is because occasionally I do traffic with items that YouTube doesn't want me to talk about. And this would allow me to secure them and not have to worry about them when I'm parked in an inner city or something like that. I travel quite a bit. Also, like, if you're taking your girl out and she wants to leave her purse in the truck, you could lock it up in there, anything like that. So that's why I'm pretty excited about this. So let's see how it fits. Okay, I've got the two side inserts in. I haven't installed them yet, but they fit just fine. So that's cool. And I did put the door on there and it fits this opening perfectly. So that's pretty neat. The other thing that's cool about this is when this is closed, nobody's ever going to know that you have a safe in there. So it's not going to be like, hey, let's bust his window and see what's in the safe, you know. So that's kind of cool too. Oh, by the way, this is only like 165 bucks on Amazon. So that's not bad at all for a little peace of mind. Anyway, let's follow these instructions and get this thing mounted in here. It's basically telling me to punch starter holes with this little tool. And then it came with its own screwdriver. So I'm gonna use everything that came in the kit to install it. So I'll let you know. I'm not gonna use my own tools. But there's my keys right there. And then there's the little L handle wrench to tighten down the acorn nuts. So here we go. Okay, so what it's telling me is I need to attach the top plate first using those slots right there, of course, that fit over these and attach with the acorns. I'm gonna do that loosely just to make sure everything lines up. So I'll put them on there just finger tight, and then I'll punch the mounting holes, put those self-tapper screws in there, and then I'll tighten down the acorn nuts last. All right, another correction. I tightened down those acorn nuts, but now I've realized that it won't fit down in there because of this lip here. So this has to go inside there first. So I just reread the instructions and I guess I misunderstood them. So we're gonna put the inserts down there in there first and then put the acorn nuts after we place the cover over the top so that these sides can go basically underneath that lip. All right, that part was tougher than I anticipated. It's actually kind of awkward reaching under there with that wrench, especially on this side. It's just a weird angle. But now I know why they gave us this little punch tool for the next part, because you got to do that after you have this assembled in the opening. Because now that it's assembled, it won't come back out because of this lip, right? So now we got to punch those mount holes and put the screws in. That's probably going to be difficult, but they did give us a stubby screwdriver, so that might help. But I know about the punch tool because it would probably be very difficult to get a drill inside there. I mean, I don't even know if even my smallest drill would fit inside this opening. This is about 5 inches by 5 inches opening. Couple things that I noticed really quick that I like already is the cover is spring loaded, so when you open it, it pops up by itself. That's cool. And it does have a little rubber gasket down there, so that when it's locked, it's tight and it's not going to rattle. So that's nice. All right, that was quite a bit more difficult than I anticipated. Be careful when you punch the holes. Just don't press too tight because you don't want to stab all the way through. There's other things in here that you probably don't want to mess up, like your selector switch and stuff like that. So I didn't put all 8 screws in. I just put the 4 because, one, it's a pain in the butt and I'm tired of it already. But it is secure, and when it's closed, there's no handle or anything on top, and there's really no way to grip it. So if somebody can rip 4 screws out, they can definitely rip 8 screws out. So I'm not even going to mess with the 8 screws, but you guys can do what you want with those 8 screws. Anyway, pretty happy with this installation. Let me know if you have any questions, and if you want to buy it, use the link below, please, and that will help my channel. Thank you. Oh, one last thing that stands without mentioning, but I figured I would mention it. Obviously, the only downside is you can no longer use this little tray because it doesn't fit in there. So I got to find someplace else to keep my spare change and whatnot, but that's no big deal. See you guys on the next one.